Hello there. In business tonight, transferring money between Singapore and India is going to get easier. The two countries will link their real-time payment systems by July next year. Singapore's PayNow and India's Unified Payments Interface will allow direct transfers between bank accounts. Now, the Reserve Bank of India and the Monetary Authority of Singapore says the deal will allow users to make instant fund transfers on a reciprocal basis. Ishan Garg joins us live. Now, Ishan, how will this change the landscape of fund flows between India and Singapore?
Well, the first important thing to note here is that the ease of access to this technology, the unified payment system that's used in India, or the UPI, the Unified Payment Interface, is incredibly easy to use. People just pop in one virtual address and they're able to send money. And similarly in Singapore as well, the PayNow system that uses the mobile phone number to send money, it's incredibly easy as well. So the ease of access is going to be super important here. And secondly is the cost of the transaction is essentially zero. Several experts have said that about $1 billion worth of transactions are made between Singapore and India because of the massive engagement between the communities in these two countries and businesses in these two countries. And often they have to pay about 6 to 7% of that transaction in transaction fees. So because of this link up between the two technologies of the two nations, that cost is going to get eliminated, which will be a hugely important step, not only for families sending remittances to each other across the border, but also for small and medium enterprises that are looking to do business across the border.
Well, Ishan, the two central banks have indicated that the arrangements are in alignment with the goals of the G20. What targets are they referring to?
So the G20 financial inclusion goals have set out a number of parameters to make sure that more of the world is included financially, all the way from having more people open their accounts to fostering more digital payments methods. And there are some very key important aspects of it in which G20 measures the progress of financial inclusion. Some of the important aspects of them are the ability of adults to use cashless transfers, the ability of people to use mobile internet to make cash transfers. So these are the targets that these two banks are talking about. And having these two payment systems linked with each other, they are ticking at least 4 out of almost 30 indicators of financial inclusion. So in that sense, it's certainly a good move in the right direction. Of course, Singapore has already signed a similar deal with the Thai government, so it's taking a step ahead in that direction as well. Meanwhile, the Indian government is working with big tech companies like Google and Facebook to expand its unified payment interface system to include more and more people here domestically and make them included in the financial system.
Well, thank you, Ishan Garg in New Delhi.